Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to a very on-time league match start. Woo! Okay, so we have run into some technical difficulties tonight, which is going to mess with the order of matches a little bit. Zot, don't you dare. We have enough blue screens tonight. Pun not intended. Oops, sorry. Let them know that they are good to start. So, okay. Anyways, this is 3 June S employees versus Oh, That's a Baseball. Unlike normal, where we try and stagger who plays when, this is going to be Sego running 3 matches straight to start things off, because they have to leave early. Apologies, Sego, for keeping you this late in the first place. We sure meant to start 40 minutes ago. And then next up, we will have Kirajin run through all of their matches, followed by, hopefully, Spiegel running through all of their matches, assuming they can get their computer to stop blue screening on boot, as of about an hour and a half ago out of nowhere. How are you doing, Diamond Mew?
Well, I finally have Twitch chat open.
Okay, I can turn you way
I could just start screaming.
up. Let's not. Alright. Go ahead and talk some more.
Hi, yes, we have Yosuke versus Shabris. Yosuke very mobile and can run away and do a lot of air things.
Yep, that is basically... He's like the pixie mobility type character of this game, for sure.
He burst to keep corner, that's really good. Also, I'm not entirely sure Sego knows how to burst. Because I don't think I've seen them burst. So, you know, that might be one thing.
That's fair. I know that they're one of the much newer players to the league, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Also,
Thanks, Unhawk. Yeah, just turn it off and on.
Oh,
Excellent.
you know, we didn't think about that.
Yeah. Anyway, I think, what is there? Shabris's 2C is actually really good in this matchup, because despite Yosuke being in the air constantly, 2C kind of just hits up there.
Yeah, you know, the potential downside of it is that Yosuke is so fast. Also, I love that he can just bounce off the bowl when it walks. But the 2C being tracking and then it stops tracking and comes up, it feels less relevant than it maybe like you might think it would be, just because of how big it is. But Yosuke is fast enough that that seems pretty real. These kunai are
but then you just cover. Yeah, Kunai's a pretty decent projectile. It comes up from very far back and high. Pretty safe after the auto combo. Ooh, just getting hit by a bull move. Yeah, so it looks like Yosuke's just getting mostly beaten in neutral with a combination of large axe attack and random bull moves.
I think that that's sort of how I'd expect this matchup to go at a beginner level, just because Labris has big buttons and big damage, and Yosuke has thread the needle style neutral, I would assume, just with his archetype, and pretty low damage.
Yep.
Sego over in the Discord chat, all caps, why are there 2 of them? I agree.
You say low damage, but actually, Shadow Yosuke can do a pretty significant chunk. Although this is non-Shadow Yosuke.
I was gonna say I feel like most Shadow characters can, right?
Yeah. Well, I think mostly for Yosuke, it's getting Sukukaja at any time.
Yeah,
it's
his
mostly the big one. Yeah, because the Sukukaja gives him a lot of damage, and I'm pretty sure it has a unique super finisher. The multi kunai attack super and finisher. I'm pretty sure that's Sukukaja only. Yo, Shadow World's sick though.
It's like Birthday Train. Good song. Maybe not so much for fight music. Alright, let's see what Seigo can do to turn things around here. So far, off to a decent start, but just like doesn't have huge damage output at the moment.
Also, doesn't really know how to tech, which, you know, no tech can be an option, but is not the go-to.
Yeah, I feel like generally you want to pick between immediate and delay tech more than like full no tech, unless you're going for a real call-out.
Yeah.
All right.
Also doesn't know what moves to poke at the bull with. Probably doesn't know that you have to hit the bull.
So, yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, or Seigo, if you end up watching the replay, the way the bull works, you have to hit it with something that does 400 damage or more.
So basically B button higher.
Yeah. Well, okay, for Yosuke, it's actually much worse than that. I was looking at it before. Because he has low single hit damage, I believe it is literally his persona buttons, and 2B is his entire moveset that can break them. Though I believe Kirigin said something about the shurikens counting as one hit, so they'll break the persona, which is real important.
And I think using your personas in this matchup is probably pretty important. Even if they get hit, you have 3 persona cards. Your persona comes back pretty quick.
For sure. Alright, auto combo into the super will do a decent chunk of damage. And Seigo is now in the lead. It's another hit here.
Putting Shavris into Awakening. Yeah, DP out.
Yep. Alright,
instant Tatanamakia. No fear. Doesn't know what that super is. Says buttons.
The best super in the game? You think that scares me?
Yeah.
Oh, and Seigo successfully takes a round here. Seigo showing the optimized power of the A presser.
Yeah. Hey, if you don't know what that super does, why should you be scared of it? Yeah.
It is so funny to me to watch Yosuke like run in, punch the persona and not break it, and then just bounce off and just leave before it attacks.
Yeah. For me, it's actually really hard to know what Yosuke can actually do in this game because I've mostly seen them in BB Tag, and I know the BB Tag moveset.
And it's
so I'm just like,
different.
huh, yeah, I wonder how that works in this game.
Ooh.
Oh, another Tatanamakia setup. Yeah. I was gonna say, if Tatanamakia hits...
Ooh. Oh, this kills. Yeah, this just auto
yeah.
confirms into itself and kills. Alright, love train.
I was gonna say, on that Tatanamakia activate, if they know the combo, any of the hits would kill from that health. Because you're just going through over Awakening, and that Tatanamakia does so much damage if you get into the super at the end, and then you can combo after it too. So.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense that you could pick up off that.
Well, yeah, the super damage combo is you confirm Tatanamakia hits, and you go, okay, full charge super with like the axe swing super. You just full charge it, and then Link can do it after, and it hits.
All right. That's
you have to confirm into it. You have to confirm into it off of like one of the first couple of hits, but you can confirm into a full charge super there.
Gotcha.
Like the amount of charge you get just depends on which hit opens them up, but you know.
Oh, I just realized, by the way, Team Oh, That's a Baseball, if Spiegel can't get their computer working, we'll be fighting exclusively Yosuke tonight.
Yo, that's sick.
Sorry, for this match, because after this we do have the conclusion of 2 prior matches, and Oh, That's a Baseball is fighting someone in one of them.
Yeah.
Alright, Diamond Mew, tell me about Margaret. What does this character do? How does she work? Why do I constantly think that she has blonde hair on her default profile? Etc.
Margaret presses persona buttons until you're full screen and then continues to pressure you like it's Zappa.
Oh no. I don't like hearing the word Zappa.
Yeah, well, luckily, you can hit the persona.
Oh, okay, that's true. That's progress.
Yeah. Also, that sweep, just kind of slide head. Just a blockable low that just trips you. Also has a lot of really good persona normals and a lot of persona cards, so it's hard to break her persona.
Yeah, I know that One issue that she has is that her universal reversal option is a grab, which means it can be teched. Yep.
Yeah. Well, it is a command grab, but it can be teched, which is specific to the DP grabs.
See Herp there really trying for it.
It also side swaps and is one of her good starters.
But most importantly, it has a
hilarious
sick
to think about. Oh yeah. Ooh, wake up super? I don't think that's the invincible one, but I could be wrong.
It didn't look like it. I think I remember hearing that whatever her tornado super is, which I'm guessing is that one, is like super plus.
Yeah. Also, you have access to, I think it's Jump C, the like downwards ice move. That freezes and is really good.
Yeah, I've seen that come out a couple times. It does seem like these shurikens are a bit hard for her to deal with. From what we saw from Herp last time, which has already looked fairly different from today because it was their like hour 20 since selecting the character gameplay, but was like really high mobility, which we're still seeing a decent amount of.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she has a teleport, huh?
Yeah, I definitely knew that 30 seconds ago.
Yeah. Yeah, also the A buttons, Margaret's A buttons have like good range, but are extremely slow in comparison to other jabs.
Gotcha.
Right. Oh yeah, she's doing special super B+.
Didn't quite block, maybe thought it was passed already. Yeah, Sego, clearly not super comfortable with the game or their character yet. However, they sure do know when to press the A button. Like, they're pretty solid about being like, you know, I think they're going for a pressure reset now. Wouldn't it be funny if I hit them?
Yeah, and her not really utilizing the persona displacement system, which is incredibly confusing and probably won't be a factor until like halfway through the league or something.
Yeah, there's like a couple things where it's like, oh yeah, this just makes sense. But for anyone who doesn't know, when you move your persona, you know, you like throw it out and it goes somewhere. Depending on what move you use next, your persona either does it from like a set spot, like it'll teleport back to you, and then like as Narukami for example, if I throw out my persona with 5D for some reason, and then I use the C fireball, it throws it from there. If I use the D fireball, it teleports back to me and throws it. But depending on what moves you have, you can use this to do some real funky stuff controlling your persona in ways that are like not quite what you'd expect. And I believe that personas have travel time coming back while they're, you know, invisible and invincible. So you can also use them from the midway point.
Yeah. Margaret being, I think, the primary example of this, seeing as how they have a lot of really good persona moves. They can also just work at full screen.
I'm assuming her personas all go from one location. It's not like each persona has a different one or something.
Yeah, that's a good question that I'm sure I would know if I played Margaret.
Fair enough.
Keeping the corner and just keeping up meaty pressure. Ooh, DP's out. Yeah, it just jumps away to get to center screen. Just runs back in, though.
Herp here on the Margaret is really liking to go for the reversal throw after certain moves. It hasn't connected yet, but I think she really wants the suplex.
Yeah.
Okay, and Jazz's Hands is confirming in chat that it counts, like, there's one persona position for Margaret.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Right.
Oh, maybe that one is the reversal. I have no idea if that's a reversal or not.
Yeah.
If that was just a missed meaty. Yeah, just keeping up meaty pressure.
I'm up there in the corner, awakening, and just, wake up, no fear, A button time. That ice, it's funny, the jump C you said it was, that like the ice toss move,
yeah, it might be jump C
actually. Her version of Yosuke's shurikens anyways.
Yep. Yeah, taking that solidly.
Okay, so Herb cleaning that up 2-0, and Sego gets one last shot, though this might be the hardest match yet, up against DJ KK to be on Junpei. Also, shoutouts to the 3 Junes employees team. It can be pretty difficult to do 3 straight matches back to back, for sure.
3 tournament matches.
Gotta go. Okay. Last one's done. Into the next one. Kind of like refocus yourself.
Yeah. Normal Junpei. Normal Junpei. A lot better in this version than the previous version.
Yep.
Can actually become a relevant character.
Yeah. Shadow Junpei, I believe, is considered superior, like, tournament-wise, because he can just skip the part where he doesn't have Victory Cry, but...
Yeah, it takes your burst, but you can get to Victory Cry from as little as 0 meter, actually. Because the combo you do builds you enough meter to get all the time you need.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess if
For
you
anyone
get
that doesn't
touched
know.
by Shadow Junpei burst...
Yeah. For anyone that doesn't know, baseball, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, the super quick rundown. See the thing in the bottom left of the screen, like near the center, that says 0? Junpei also plays a game of baseball. Gets hits, gets bases, gets supers, gets home runs, etc. His goal is to get to 10 runs. Once he does, he gets a permanent power-up for the whole rest of the set, does not reset on rounds, where he gains access to a clean hit mechanic on several of his moves, and passively regens health and meter.
Yep.
Looks like DJ KK is not quite as... Like, some of his setups are like not quite hitting meaty, it seems like, and Sego is just down to challenge.
Yeah. Also sort of like not really knowing how to approach neutral. Getting actually 0 runs is very unfortunate. Because now you kind of have to win this as a 0-run Junpei.
This, I feel like this matchup might be especially wonky as far as getting runs, just because whiffing counts as a strike. And against Yosuke, you kind of want to stick out buttons preemptively, because he's so fast.
Yeah. But also, like, your 2B anti-air gets you, like, a lot of runs if you get a good confirm. And Yosuke really likes being in the air. So if you can get those anti-airs, you can get those combos. This is a big chance to get some runs.
Oh, but there's just a
Doesn't
little
quite
bit
get
late.
a punish.
Yeah. And no burst available here. That should just kill. And Sego getting a point on the board.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's see what DJ KK can do to adjust here, because he's kind of just like Sego is just picking the right spots to mash, and calling out like fake meaties and stuff. And even though his combos aren't doing a lot of damage, he's just getting the starters enough.
Yeah, and something else, the baseball bat normals reflect projectiles, so you can like stop the kunai.
Do you know if
by
it hits them
swinging
back
into them.
up, or if it hits them like diagonal down?
That's a good question, but you're hitting something, so I'm pretty sure you can like jump cancel, or if not, you just reflect them and be like, okay, I didn't block them, it's fine.
Fair. Hey, probably gets you like a base or something at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably gives you a base.
Oh, just round start dive tackle. Also, I think
Also,
DJ
Junpei
KK
having,
is
like-
getting caught a lot by this game's anti-fuzzy jump thing, because he's like getting flipped out of early jumps a ton, and it seems like what he's trying to do is just fuzzy jump out. But in this game, you cannot block for the first couple airborne frames.
Ooh, this can be pretty big.
Goes for
Oh, they go for the... Ooh, gets the invalid combo, but... Ooh, drops the ender for that.
Yeah, I think he also tried to punish the DP just too early. All right, 2 outs, 1 on the base.
Yeah. Ooh. Does have 2 runs so far. Alright, gets a base there.
Oh yeah, getting hit counts as an out. into the combo, and Junpei is in Awakening here and did manage to get at least a
Ooh,
couple
counter
of runs.
throw. This might. Ooh, doesn't quite get it.
That's
But does
a
get
lot
all
of
the
runs
runs
there,
off
yeah.
of it. Yep.
Not
Or
quite victory
home run with
cry.
bases loaded. They'll probably get victory cry next game.
Yeah,
or next
assuming they
round.
get the chance to play. Also, that was quite the comeback.
Yeah.
Both just flying past each other. You love to see it.
Doing very simple, like, one hit into run combos when you can definitely get more. I think the route is usually, like, 5A, 5C, 2C.
And there we go.
Dash
Victory
button.
cry
Air combo.
is here.
Ooh, drops the combo. I think that might have killed it, to be honest.
It's possible. Because
it was a
Yosuke
victory
wasn't
cry
in Awakening yet, right?
Yeah. You do a clean hit combo into a super ender. I think you get the kill there. Ooh, DP? Doesn't hit.
I do like that Seigo is showing that they are comfortable with just doing the wake up, or even just like defensive in general DP.
Yeah, loses the fully loaded bases. That's pretty big for Yosuke if they can bring this back.
But yep, just gets
Doesn't quite get it
clipped.
though.
And one apiece. All right, we're going to our first game 3 of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I get this odd sense of familiarity.
Yeah, so it looks like DJ KK really just said, hey, I need to not get clipped in neutral. I need a meaty, and just adapting to the mistakes they were making earlier.
Yeah, I think a big part of it was like that first game, he was just trying to jump and just got hit like every time. And he stayed a lot more grounded, especially like as that second, like the end of that second game there was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then we'll see how this one goes. Whether DJ KK's just figured it out, or if Seigo has something else up his sleeve.
Yep.
Ah, yes. You love to see it. You know what, Zot? You're right. Junpei is broken.
Yeah, I think he needs to be nerfed, actually.
Well, hey, it's real easy. You just replace it with a nerf bat.
Alright.
Alright, one out already here.
Yeah.
Oh, big opener, though.
Oh, doesn't get the anti-air. Yeah, matches out.
Man, I wish I had any idea how getting outs actually worked. Is it just like every time you get hit in neutral, you get an out, maybe?
Yeah. Getting hits an out.
Okay, well,
It's like the first hit in a combo is an out.
okay, well, even with that, Junpei managed to get up to 5 runs there. Also, it's wild how anytime
Yeah.
Junpei's on screen, it's like just so much harder to focus on the fighting than the match.
Yeah.
Making me walk? Into their hands.
Yeah, I am getting confirmation that it is first hit of a combo or 3 strikes gives an out. Makes sense.
Yep.
Alright, goes for the overhead, but just mashes DP while in the combo. This might as well,
Yeah.
right? Unless they're going for a hard call-out
Ooh,
reset.
oh, gets the AoE countered by mash into cancel dude into a DP.
Mhm. Hey, that was a good response.
Ooh, oh, it doesn't quite get that combo
Oh,
either.
and loses all 3 bases, too.
Yeah, that would have been huge because you can combo into a super at the end of there.
Yep, and that would have just been victory cry immediately. But
And this
should
is
do it.
victory cry. Yep, 12.
Oh, the knowledge
overhead?
check overhead. Yep.
Yeah, could have picked up OTG with 2A once they saw the no tech, but didn't quite get it. But, you know, getting it anyway. Getting the game anyway.
Okay, I'll go ahead and get our next person up here. It should be Kirigin versus Love Train.
Yes, I wonder what this matchup will be.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and get that on the thing here. Yeah, like I said earlier, Oh That's Baseball gonna be fighting a whole lot of Junpei tonight.
Yep.
Or Junpei, Yosuke.
Yeah, Yosuke.
I can speak words.
That's the one.
You know, Zot, you're right.
What,
DJ KK is actually just Junpei IRL. You know, because he carries a baseball bat around with him everywhere.
The baseball.
Ooh. That's a baseball. But okay, so Kirajin and Seigo have very different spins on the character. I think Kirajin also has significantly more experience in FGC stuff. Originally being a brand new player to fighting games back in the Skullgirls Kickstart League. Didn't actually get to play in the Strive one, they were too busy, but has played the game a decent bit. And I believe, I guess they were in the Melee one too, but that one's less skill overlap here. Seigo also being a Smash player originally. But yeah, no worries, Seigo.
Yeah.
You put up a good fight.
Yeah. I want to see how Kirajin approaches this matchup any differently. Like, tries to actively poke out Asterius, or just says, you know, I'm just going to try to Oki you to death, or neutral, or what's
They're
up.
the one who told me that the Shuriken toss just breaks Asterius, so I'm expecting to see a lot of that. Oh, got the hit, but didn't quite confirm it.
Yeah. Safe DP, excellent. Love to see it.
That counter is active for so long. Ooh, okay, immediate burst coming out, yeah. That almost looked like it was about to get baited, to be honest.
Ooh, gets a 2B, but no anti-air confirm.
I don't know what's happening there, because it looks like maybe he's just not quite familiar enough yet. He's trying to go for the harder combos instead of the autos. Uh-oh. Yep. Bull punches the screen. Ooh, we've got a little secret lore from the chat. Seigo, next time they play, may not be on Yosuke. Alright,
Don't be another Manaz.
Oh, it just rolls through the DP on their wake up?
Yeah. Ooh, AOA, air combo.
Alright,
Kirajin
Kirajin looking like a completely different player this round. Ooh, okay, still gets a flip there.
Lifts the super, but has Asterius to cover.
Looked like Kirajin wasn't sure what that next move was going to be. Maybe didn't know that it was just a full head, or a full screen slide head.
Yeah.
There's been so much roll this set. Like, way more than I'm used to seeing.
I know Shabris really likes using roll to do cross-up setups with Asterius, but you kind of need those setups down. Ooh, AOA. Combo?
I think this. Oh no, this is Titanomakio, so this will not kill.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, maybe thought it came a little bit earlier, because I think that countering there would have just hit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can counter
because only supers kill it in that mode, though.
Yeah, it wouldn't kill it, but you wouldn't get hit.
Okay. Okay.
And also, there's the unique property of, you know, counters just not really, or DP is just like kind of not caring about cross-up. So if they try to do like a roll through cross-up, you just DP and just say, nah, I'm not going to get hit anyway.
I don't know how punishable Yosuke's counter is on catch. Actually, it definitely is. It's not one of those where on catch you're just invuln through recovery.
But with
as long as you're
lag,
frame perfect, you can safe jump it.
Yeah. But also, if, with roll lag, it's probably not punishable.
Probably not, yeah.
Round start AOA to armor.
Attack. Okay, burst off the table now.
Yeah, it's pretty. I don't know. I think bursting early against Yosuke is really good because you have a lot of game to go through.
For sure. All right, and a burst right
burst.
back. Those are going to be gone for a bit for sure.
We're getting a couple of Asterius cards going.
Yep, 2 gone so far.
It's just backing up.
Oh,
yeah.
I almost wonder if hitting Asterius delayed the next hit in that enough that she was able to block it. Okay, I think this should. Oh, no cancel on the super.
Combo?
Yep. But just.
Oh, but the sweep just meaties the jump C. Or jump 2C. One of the. I forget which one.
God, the teleport low. Yep. I agree.
Yeah. Mash.
Okay, yeah.
Not quite getting the combo.
5B. Yeah, Kirajin's getting a decent number of openers. It looks like he's just not super comfortable with actually hit confirming out of them yet.
Yeah.
Then again, he's gotten a couple of these so far.
Yeah. Ooh, not ready for the air-to-air confirm.
Persona cards down, and Yosuke is now in Awakening, but this is looking real spooky.
Yeah. Ooh, especially... Oh, never mind. That's pretty good starter. Oh, drops the combo, and like any good Shabras player.
Just mashing
Mash-
DP, yep.
Yep. Although, once people get better at yeah, challenging armor DPs and recognizing them and actually jump blocking them, gonna get a bit worse. Yosuke
sure.
does have a unique option, or I guess counter users have a unique option of just hitting DP once you see that your DP is clashing, because then obviously you just counter their DP and hit them. But you get a worse punish for it, but it's much easier to react
can
to.
Also, as long as it's not too fast, I guess, just cancel into a reversal super. Like, haha,
True,
damage.
True. Another Margaret v Yosuke.
Let's do this.
Up on here. Okay, so what we saw last time was definitely Margaret just having giant buttons. And it being real hard for Seigo to like maneuver around them. We'll see if Kirigin is more comfortable with the maneuverability or not.
Yeah. Or even trying to poke out the Persona. Because there is a lot of cards to chew through, but once you break all of them, she is screwed for a long time.
Yeah.
And especially this early, you can just like hard target Persona to make neutral a lot easier afterwards.
I mean, there's 2 gone so far from like fairly safe little clips with shurikens and stuff.
Yeah. It's much easier to whiff punish a Persona in this.
Ooh, throw into poison, but mashes out immediately, doesn't take the DOT.
Yeah. Yeah, bursts out. Yeah, it's a pretty good burst. You don't want to be in the corner, really.
Half of the Persona cards are gone.
Ooh, air
A
throw.
little bit more now.
Yeah. Ooh, oh, down to 2. This is pretty bad for Margaret if they
Down
lose
to
any more.
1. Okay, they are in Awakening. But yeah, this is real spooky for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, canceling to A. Oh, that could have been a whiff punish to break the Persona.
I'm assuming that Kirigin, like me, had no idea what was about to happen with that super.
Ooh. Yeah, no, they have no C or D normals for a long time.
Also, no burst, so that
still...
doesn't really matter at the moment.
Yeah. I believe they can still DP because it is not a Persona move.
Well, they sure did try and got it DP'd.
AOA?
And, okay, the latest confirm I've ever seen, but it worked out.
Yep. I think that only worked out because it was a counter hit.
Quite possibly, but alright. So, Kirigin taking an extended round 1 there.
Yeah.
The Kirby Derps, it feels like she's doing an okay job of controlling like the neutral and stuff, but just every once in a while Kirigin's getting in, but a lot of the time she's controlling the neutral in ways that do put the Persona itself at risk.
Yeah. Which can be useful early into your Persona cards, but later you really want to be careful.
I'm not really sure how well, I mean, that's sort of the thing with when she's Persona broken, but like, it's hard for her, I'm guessing, to control those ranges or even threaten them without it. So I'm not sure how she would make her Persona safer. Alright, and I think Kirigin is recognizing that they're having some issues like confirming into combos, and are going back to the auto combo when they're like less sure what's happening.
Yeah. Ooh! Baiting them into trying to punish that into a super.
And wow,
just
okay, what a air throw again. But the Kirby Derps,
one more burst into a combo, but not recognizing that.
You know, I always forget that that's a mechanic.
Yeah.
But
it's mostly very scary having to use your burst for that, but when you're up around and you see a kill, it's better to just... I think it's better to just go for it.
For sure. It's like arguably the more interesting version of Burst Super from Exerd. Where that was just the same thing but higher minimum damage.
Yeah, you do have to like recognize the situation like pretty fast most of the time. But there are some instances where you can do it after a delay. or after a partial combo.
Okay. Yeah, I am assuming that not very many people in the league at the moment have one more burst combos, unless they've just been grinding combos basically for.
Like, I know that one more burst is an option, but Rise gets almost no good combos off of the one more burst, despite it like unscaling your combo partially.
Right. I forgot it does that too.
If you don't use all the strength you
Yeah,
have,
it just partially unscales damage rather than hit stun, which is the main problem for Rise.
this is a lame entrance.
You really need the hit stun.
All right, game
Anyway.
2 coming up.
Persona.
So in the second round of that last game, McCurpyderps was doing a much better job about not getting Persona broken. She ended the round with like 3 cards left still.
Not bad.
However, it seems like she's having a real rough time dealing with Kyurjin just being super down to jump to the top of the screen and throw knives at the problem until it goes away.
Yeah.
That's
Also, an
it.
early burst on the all-out attack, which I don't necessarily agree with, because most all-out attack mid-screen just ends with air tech.
Fair. I think they still do a decent chunk of damage, but also...
They do like 2k, which is like an auto combo.
Alright, we got the install. This makes him way faster. Changes his auto combo, and like a bunch of other stuff too.
You get different move properties on a lot of your normals, either making virtually every move jump cancelable, and some of them dash cancelable.
Also, this is super tense. One good hit from Margaret here, but also with this much meter, I think one good
Another
hit
super
from
charge?
Yosuke also into
Auto combo?
super
Yep.
here.
The finisher. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Doing,
definitely
you
won't
know-
kill, but that's like non-trivial
Just
damage.
do it again. I believe, yeah, you get a punish on that.
Yeah, okay, is the burst gonna come out is the question. No, it will not,
No,
so I think
not
this just
anymore.
takes the
And
round. Yep, okay.
Just barely clutching it out there.
Didn't give up.
Alright, that was so spooky, because like, there were a couple times where I think that the fireball or the ice ball would have just killed Yosuke, and he like
Yeah, just threading the
frames
needle.
off. Yep.
Yep.
That is what this character does
Doing
now.
Moonsault into V-slash combo.
Oh, wow. That DP, if it had been a strike-type DP or anything, I think it would have worked. Or maybe even a parry one, but grab does not work against airborne all-out attacks.
Yep.
And now McCurpyderp's in a real spooky place.
Just teching the throw, which I think was the reversal throw.
That is apparently not a reversal super. Yeah, Gold Burst, basically the only utility left for that burst.
And just knives.
Wait, can Poison kill? Is that what happened?
Poison can't kill, but I think the poison damage plus the multi-hit knives just would like spread the damage out enough for it to kill.
Gotcha.
That was close. I barely squeaked by. More
There were
balance.
enough dots on the person.
Hmm. Okay. Fingers crossed that this is not our last match of the night, or our last set of this match tonight. But last I heard, Spiegel is still fighting the computer.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. We'll see.
Please select your character.
Thanks for picking me.
Okay. Well, here we go. We got Baseball Man up against Yosuke.
Minimum wage employee.
Yep, versus Little League Baseball coach. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if
Let's get the ball rolling.
let's see, Mr. Baseball can get runs earlier than against Sago.
It's possible, but Kyurjin has shown a total willingness to just be the man raining knives from the sky. So that feels like it would be even harder for Junpei to deal with than Seigo's style.
Yeah. I think you can back off and just like space with your like C and D normals, because if they're letting you take space, you can set up like, yeah, I mean, there might not have been the best example, but yeah, if they try to take space, you just set up your D move,
That's true, that's true.
force them to deal with it. But yeah, Yosuke doing a
Oh
pretty
my
good job
gosh.
at
Just like
staying out.
did a little air stall. I think that was like a whiffed air throw or something to dodge the Persona dive. All right,
jump
DJKK
throw,
getting
gets a
something
hit.
started.
Ooh, and then countered immediately.
2 outs and then another whiff.
Ooh, poison.
Okay,
Blocks
blocks
the L at attack. Small combo. Yeah, just VP to get.
That could have been a huge confirm, but maybe worried that he was a little bit late, didn't trust the combo to actually start.
Ooh. That could have been a good starter? I have no idea.
Well, it said fatal counter, but yeah, I don't know if that might be one of those corner-only fatal starters. Ooh, that's a pretty solid starter, though.
Yeah, no meter to cash out on those loaded bases, though.
Not yet, but
drops the
gets
combo.
blocked.
Ooh, okay, get some more runs. Still high on bases.
And
This is going to be a big cash out for runs.
And
Home
I think,
run?
yeah,
Yep,
this is
that's
just
victory cry.
Okay, DJKK way scarier.
And just does
in
another
general
throw.
now.
Ooh, couldn't quite cash out for another run at the end of that round, but I think
So,
yeah,
at
you
this
places are
point,
cleared.
I'm not sure how much he really cares. Victory Cry is the important one. You do get a little bit more HP and meter regen at each 10 after the first, but
Ooh, yeah. Not getting the clean hit jump cancel into more combo after.
goes low, opens him up. Oh my gosh! Yeah, that is why Victory Cry matters. Adds the clean hits, changes. Okay, it does hit them back up. However, Yosuke was not there.
Yeah. You can at least make them fear it. Ooh, gets the combo from almost like a third of the screen away from the corner.
Okay, doesn't confirm it, goes into...
Oh, burst whiffs! And doesn't get the combo.
Oh my gosh. Alright, mashing on Wake Up on both sides, and DJKK manages to claw that one all the way back. Yeah, going into, that is kind of spooky, fighting Junpei. If you take the first game, and you're like, okay, second game was close, but I lost. That's fine. I should be able to do third. Oh no, he's glowing.
Yeah. Uphill battle once they get a victory cry. Or more of an uphill battle.
Yeah, let's see if
Especially
Kyojin,
if they know their routes.
can just keep Junpei from actually getting there in the first place.
Yeah, that's pretty big. You really want to stay at ranges where the B button isn't as useful. Because if they can't use the B button really,
yeah, which is basically
they
all
can't
of those
really get-
baseball swings.
yeah. Stay out of batting range. Sweet. Yeah, just jumping away, throwing knives.
Junpei should get a batting average stat on his end screen.
Oh, no. Throw? Yeah, it doesn't really get anything off that throw, really.
Yeah, the poison itself is pretty spooky, though, and wow, what an air throw!
Yeah. They seem to like doing just air throw when people start challenging.
Yeah, if they're comfortable with it, it can be a pretty strong option, especially right now. We were actually talking about this a while back, where the tech windows in this game are pretty wide, so I don't know how long it'll be a great option.
Ooh,
but if
that
your
was an
opponent's not
excellent
ready
burst.
for sure.
That burst, despite being bad for this round, was huge for the entire game.
Yeah, because it denied him a bunch of runs, right?
It denied 4.
Yeah. That is, especially, yep, closes it up. And
Yeah,
Kyojin in a real strong spot now.
yeah. No burst, but who cares? Junpei is 9 runs away. Ooh. Yeah, okay. 2B.
2 outs.
Yeah, it just
back-
jumps away.
Yep, back down to a
Completely
flat 1
fine
run,
with saying neutral time.
Junpei just he's not slow by any means, but watching him struggle to just get to Yosuke.
Didn't recognize the height on that confirm. Could have cashed out for a bunch of runs. Lost the bases. That's pretty big too.
I'm curious if DJKK is having a similar issue to what I have had in the past fighting Yosuke, where he's just moving so much more that it's that much harder to keep track of where you are on screen. Maybe it's just because of the people that I play against a lot, but I'm not used to having the screen pulled around that much. Oh my gosh, and it whiffs?
Yeah. Sukakaja, pick up. Just mash A, get the super. Oh, not quite.
Ooh, boy.
Home run.
Okay.
Oh, not a home run though. Doesn't get a run for it.
Yep. And
Yeah.
either
uses.
way, wouldn't have mattered. 1-1.
Yeah.
Player 2 wins!
Yeah. I think that early burst to stop 5 runs.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
4 runs. That was a huge defining moment in the set.
Junpei being a snowball character, if you can just stop him at the beginning, then that is super, super important.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've seen adaptations from both of these players. I'm really interested to see how this third one goes.
Yeah. Oh, changing up the color?
Maybe that was the issue. I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, you can actually make some pretty disgusting color combinations with your persona
Yeah.
to make them make yourself unseeable sometimes.
Mhm. Or just so garish that your eyes refuse to track.
Like make your character a dark color in your persona, like neon pink, purple, green. Ooh, an aggressive round start from Yosuke. Ooh, that burst whiffing is kind of big.
Okay, gets the
AOA.
hit. A decent chunk of damage here. Has the bases
Yeah.
loaded, but still has to cash it out. Ooh, speaking of outs,
One.
can't get hit again.
One
and they
more.
lose all this progress.
Oh, that. Yeah,
Burst
that burst.
counts?
Yes.
That's
You got hit. Yeah, I mean, burst
Yeah,
also
I mean, it
counts
also
for
kills
destroying
personas,
personas.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, but that's so mean.
Yeah. But I mean, that's like a twice, 3 times per game resource, so.
True.
Ooh,
Alright,
doesn't
bases
take
are
the home
loaded.
run.
Oh, not anymore.
Yeah, it just gets clipped.
Install, you ready
Yeah.
for teleport, man?
Yeah, you're not gonna lie, I just sort of hold down back and assume it's not gonna cross up. Ooh, yeah,
this should
Super
just-
Kaja,
oh.
yeah, just mash A.
Okay.
Sukukaja and a mash A, we got those.
All right, DJ KK on the ropes here. Kyrijin on the set point.
Yeah. Junpei getting the burst back can be pretty big here. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna see a burst.
Oh, nope, not yet. Okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
now we burst.
2
yeah.
outs on deck, though. Quite away from victory.
Yeah,
Cry.
bursting corner AOA is actually really good because
Yeah, you don't
doing
wanna
the
die.
wall launch combo, yeah. Who blocks AOA? Does AOA in response? Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't quite punish
Oh,
with
drops
that.
the combo?
I'm really confused as to what
Ooh,
happened
delayed?
there. Yosuke went into his counter caught animation. Flip.
Drops the super. Oh, that's huge. Because that would have been victory cry. That would have
Yeah.
been a huge turning point.
Even if he gets it here, that's still like a chunk of the match, or an extra chunk that he would have had it.
Yep. Oh, it drops the combo.
Alright, maybe a bit of
strikes.
nerves coming out here. Sweep.
Another out. They really need this run to connect.
Alright, victory cry.
Oh, the burst to steal it.
Yeah.
Oh, but he gets the
Yeah,
victory
he
cry?
got victory cry. It starts
overhead.
passively. So I think what happened actually was that Yosuke bursted. Does this kill?
This is death.
Oh
Yeah, it did.
man.
Yeah, that's so close to coming back there.
Yeah, DJ KK, real close. I think what happened, by the way, was the combo ended because Yosuke bursted, and so victory cry went off immediately. And DJ KK
Yeah.
just maybe didn't know, oh hey, I need to block the burst.
Yeah, I think it was the overhead hit got him the run he needed for victory cry, and then just immediately supered, but didn't realize he didn't need to do that, and then it dropped, which let him. Well, I guess the burst just forced it out anyway, but.
Okay though, Spiegel is still fighting with his computer, so for now we're going to cut that here. If Spiegel can get their computer up and running before the end of the night, we will come back to this set and finish it off. However, we do have 2 other sets to close out, so we're going to go ahead and move over to that, so please bear with us for just a second. And we'll be right back. Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the second half of Oh That's a Baseball versus the 3 Juness employees. I'll let them know they're good to start. Hey, they're way ahead of me. So, if you are watching the VOD, you may notice that the scores at the bottom of the screen have changed, and also one of the names. So last time, as I mentioned, we didn't have the ability to complete the match because Spiegel was gone. However, in the meantime, DJ KK has unfortunately had to drop out of the league, so JG Frey, the Akihiko you see on the left side of your screen, is stepping in to take their place. Because of that, we are having the people who played against DJ KK already rematch JG Frey. However, because they have already fought and they earned points, both of them against JG Frey, that is Seigo here and Kirajin coming up later, what we're doing to sort of balance it out is even if they get 0 wins, they still get 1 point because they earned it against DJ KK. It's just like a one-off thing for the weirdness that happened here. However, if they take 1 game and lose, they still only get 1 point. It is not a bonus point, it is a safety net to stop you from hitting 0.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Akihiko, first in the league, just dumps damage on the correct hits.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what this character does besides, like, punches really hard and throws you sometimes. And I have fought him exactly a little bit earlier today to know that his combos just, like, take a long time.
Yeah,
even when
so
they
certain
don't do
moves up Cyclone level, and each level of Cyclone increases certain damage of certain moves. So they stack it up to 5, which is the max, and just start punching you to death.
Oh right, I do know from a BB tag, I'm assuming it works the same way here, that Cyclone, you start at 0, and as you cancel in the chain specifically, it goes up, but as soon as you return to neutral, then it just zeroes back out, right?
That is true. They also have a damage dump super, which just does more damage based on your Cyclone level.
Oh,
so you
wow,
get to
he
5,
already
you
does
do
a
your
ton of
damage. Yeah, you get to 5, you dump all your damage, you end with a super, triple uppercut, they're just gonna lose half their health.
I see.
Yep, he also has exactly 1 low, being his sweep. And generally he gets lower damage off the sweep than he does his overhead. So, a very weird character where you want to block high and then low rather than low then high.
Which moves of his are overhead? Is it just all-out attack like Teddy, or does he have, like, grounded ones?
He has all-in attack and TK dive.
Ah, okay. The TK version is an overhead. That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's specifically an air special, so he can't get it on the ground, so he has to TK it.
Nope, that makes sense.
Or maybe it is ground special. Anyway, it's dive.
Yeah.
He does the dive move, and he hits you, and you explode. So don't get hit by that move.
Oh, as we have someone saying over here in chat, you may notice that Team O, that's a baseball, no longer has any baseballs. So...
Well, you know, the baseball is the opponents you are hitting along the way, you know?
Along the way, yep.
And you know, Akihiko, great character from Persona 3. Also, just sort of kills you in this game. Try not to get hit. DP is very strong.
Yeah, it's one where, because he doesn't have too much mix, and he doesn't have a command throw, right? Can you just kind of, like, block him out?
He has a normal grab, which you can combo off of into, like, generally normal damage anyway.
Okay.
So you still have to be careful with that.
It's still
but
scary,
so long
like,
as...
this game's throw tech window is pretty big.
Yeah, the throw tech window is pretty huge, enough that you can, on reaction, tech throws anyway, even when you're not really looking for them, so long as you have the reactions to keep up.
Yeah, definitely sounds like a character who, probably not super likely to hit you, but if he does, oh no. And if you don't try and, like, challenge your way out before he gets far into the Cyclone, then, the reward just gets that much higher.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's a lot better to challenge earlier than later because of how Cyclone level works.
Yeah.
Of course, they can always block string you to get cycle level up.
Oh, you can just combo with his DP? Interesting.
Yes, DP is like a pretty decent combo tool, so long as, you know, you have cycle level to make it worth it.
Ooh, goes for the cross up there.
Yeah,
I'm assuming we won't see burst, but maybe. Or maybe they were just waiting for, oh, wake up 2A. Yeah, Sego just slightly missing the meaty there.
Yeah, mostly mids, but stagger pressure is where he shines. But of course, one button DP is really good against stagger.
Though he seems to have some sort of like armor move, and I know he has weave, though I don't know how that works against DPs or whatever the little like the sway thing is.
Yeah, you can like sway outside of DP range to let them whiff and then go in with like a counter hit punish, but pretty situational.
Ooh, all-out attack. This
quarter all-out attack goes for the air launcher instead of the D into corner launch, which is generally higher damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And yeah,
generally
Sego
in this
has
game,
actually gotten a decent number of pretty strong openings. He just hasn't quite been able to convert them, whether it's like not recognizing the situation.
Oh, he's probably dead
or...
here. No super to kill here, actually.
He didn't have
50
meter for it.
Yeah,
saving his
50
life.
meter you. Yep. And 150 meter on Yosuke. Maybe a Sukukaja incoming. Oh,
that's
no,
the
just
move that I was seeing earlier.
Dead is dead.
All right.
Yeah.
JG Frey will take it. However, again, as Sego did already put in some work against DJKK, to sort of balance it out, they will be getting that minimum 1 point.
I won this fight, but there's no
Yeah.
Up next,
Something.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, something I haven't seen a lot of players utilize is the guard cancel options in this game are actually extremely strong because you don't have very many other defensive options. And especially guard cancel roll in the corner, just cornering your opponent if they don't react is extremely strong. Guard cancel attack being almost like you have to like call it out. Hard to OS. Unless you're like one of the bad characters that don't have a great guard cancel attack. Yeah. 50 meter for like a guard cancel is a lot, but it can really turn the tides in a lot of situations.
Yeah, it's very akin to like Dead Angle, or I don't know what Blaze Blues is called, or YRC from Strive, where it's like it is definitely an investment, and if it gets called out, uh-oh. But
yeah, I think especially against Shabris, I've learned if they just do Titanomakia in your face, you just guard cancel attack and just punish them for trying to Titanomakia. Because you hit them, it cancels. Yeah, well, not maybe true punish, but like if they try to do anything offensive, or I think maybe it does true punish. Depending
I would hope
on
so,
how
because I have
fast...
seen too many Shabrises who would definitely Titanomakia into DP.
Yeah, it's like maybe a call out, but like if they want to continue pressure after, you press guard cancel attack and just stop Titanomakia. Yeah, they can play around it. Yeah, it's definitely a thing that they have to play around. So once you represent the option,
oh
it's
boy,
really good.
Oh, Spiegel dropping the combo, but was ready to, or I guess just in position to punish the burst. And this was a real strong round from
corner. Ooh, does the easy corner combo, still gets the damage, and has over 50 meter to combo to super after. More than dead.
Yeah, that is Chabris, definitely a low health character, and despite the incredibly strong start to that round, Spiegel definitely a player who is down to go for like wild stuff, and whose adaptation is pretty solid. So I definitely one of the spookiest players in the league to fight right now.
Yep. Minoski, an extremely strong starting point, and has good combos after.
For sure. And all right, that second round looking much more like the second half of the first. Spiegel taking game one pretty solidly.
Yeah, even with the dropped corner combo, still gets to continue the corner pressure and just murder Shabris there.
Okay, going into game 2 here.
Yeah.
Got, I'll be interested to see what Love Train's adaptation was, because that didn't even feel like necessarily a big change from Spiegel. That just changed from, oh, I am getting hit by the overhead to, like, I'm DPing, and then he also got, like, 3 hits. So, I don't know how much info Shadow is really, or Love Train is really able to get there.
Yeah, something interesting, if you're able to react off of one hit confirms, is after the 3rd hit of the auto combo, they can really only follow up with specials, which will be mid or overhead. So if you can react to the 3rd hit of the auto combo, you know there's no low coming.
Oh, he can't sweep off of it or anything?
No, off of the 3rd hit, I believe it's only special cancels.
Okay. Okay, that was a decent chunk of damage, and yeah, the bull is out. Oh, drops the combo? Never mind, I'm wrong.
Though.
I am really tired.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought he blocked that.
Yeah, even sometimes trying to discern what is happening on screen with like multiple personas, projectiles covering the entire screen can be hard.
Oh, right. I will be right back. I just realized I haven't put in my eye drops. That's probably why I can't see.
Ooh, yeah. That might be good. Yeah. Spiegel throwing the double projectile EX move. A low and a high. Ooh. Using the super to push Spiegel deep into Awakening. An actually really smart move by Love Train. Even though they get put on the defensive, Spiegel's on like 1 combo point here. But getting the sit corner combo, doing like 50% of Love Train's health. But Spiegel getting to mash out, or Spiegel. Love Train mashing out and getting the round. Yep. Block the low. Ooh, doesn't do any of the extensions. No meter for it. The Love Train just getting teched out into a
Love Train
combo.
mashed out with the, I think that's like J214A or B or something. For like
the corner combo again. But into another overhead. Missing the corner combo a 3rd time this set, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, managed to turn it into an air quotes reset.
Yeah, if you're not ready to confirm the misinputs, sometimes teching out into another meaty can just be death.
Yeah, and Love Train was trying to go for like the mix-up text options, where most people will just default to like holding back and a button, but they were actually holding forward and a button, so they teched out of the corner.
Yeah,
but then weren't quite ready for the situation.
Especially off of low to the ground DP puts you into a ground slide, which generally doesn't let you hit an air button. So. Normally the response there is like tech out air button that hits the entire screen around you and then just mash into a combo. But the ground slide putting them into a low enough state that sometimes just the air button doesn't hit. So it whiffs, they try to mash more, but then, you know, Minazuki mashes faster and just mashes you instead.
It could happen to you.
It has happened to me.
Fair enough. Okay, up next, we are going to have Kirijin versus JG Frey. This is going to be another Yosuke versus Akihiko. I will say, I don't know if the 3 Junes employees have, like, any Akihiko experience, especially considering how recently JG Frey joined the league.
Yeah, luckily, 3 years ago, in 1.1, offline, I have fought a, pretty decent Akihiko. So I know a bit about Akihiko, which is mostly don't get hit by the cross-up, don't get fatal countered.
Oh, right, I forgot he had a cross-up. How does it... There's like some rule to it or something, right?
Yeah, I think mostly I've seen the cross-up done with the 25-meter version to make it faster. And just don't get counter hit by that move. Because if they know the combo, you're losing most of your health bar.
Okay. At any Cyclone level, or does it have to be high?
So the thing is, right, is they could just block strength to like 4 Cyclone level and then just hit you with it to max it out. So also it's just sort of extremely DPable. despite it being a cross-up.
Does that include
your DP
Yosuke's? Because Yosuke's is the weird parry that does 0 damage.
Let's have a great match.
It doesn't really matter because you hit Akihiko, put him to the ground, cyclone level resets, and now you're OPing them. So it just stops the cyclone cold.
Well, we do have Kyurajin coming in, having gotten the chance to watch their teammate play this matchup. So we'll see what they manage to learn from that. So far, what I'm seeing a lot of is something we've seen. Ooh, all-out attack.
To armor the DP.
All right.
Love to see it. Not quite getting the 5AA 2B there.
So Kyurajin's gotten that starter a bunch, and the 2B just keeps dropping.
Or I think there's actually 5B rather than 2B. I can't quite remember.
Yeah, I actually
Yosuke's
don't
moves.
know. That might be 5AAA. Oh, what a throw. All right, goes for poison. Just get that little bit of damage, and oh, counter hit. Oh, but the hit was at a weird height, so the conversion. Yeah?
Ooh, fatal
Yeah?
super. This kills.
Okay, that was air throw in neutral into... I think that was a parry? Or no, that's not a parry. That's a... It just, like, puts Yosuke back a ways and is really disjointed, unblockable.
Yeah. I looked up the dust loop. 5AAA is the one where they jump really far back, and 5B is like the upwards looks like a 2B, but is actually a 5B.
Oh, gotcha. Boy, thanks for checking that. But okay, Kyurajin taking that first round. This one's definitely going
Cyclone
better
dive.
For,
no super, but gets the combo after the DP. Not quite enough to put them that deep into Awakening, though.
yeah, I
Giving
think,
them access to Sukukaja in 50 meters.
I think I saw them do that before. I'm curious if it's some sort of, like... That was an interaction. Some weird, like, tech trap setup.
Yeah. Well, DPs aren't air unblockable, and you can't, like, normal cancel them into a 2B.
Sorry,
so...
the DP into 5A.
Yeah.
They tech out after the 5A.
Maybe. Yeah. The dive also
Oh,
not
wow, that
really
was
an
still
overhead,
active?
just a mid. Yeah,
Install
Sukukaja
coming
again.
out and...
Just mash 5A to hit the Sukukaja.
Okay. Right, I guess, so the thing about GG Frey is it sounds like they actually had an okay amount of experience before the league, which we'll see how that ends up playing out, but they might be one of the players who actually, like, has an idea about what to do against other characters in some of these weird situations.
Yeah. Ooh, DP gets red.
Do you have any idea which of Akihiko's stuff is, like, relevantly minus? 'Cause I have zero clue about this character.
Yeah, I don't really know, other than oh, this is dead. Yeah, that is. Yeah. As far as I know, I never really looked up what of Akihiko's was minus. Only what was DPable.
Okay.
Basically. But I'd assume most specials aren't plus, including like the cross up or like slow cross up.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay. I was kind of wondering, Tabby. That's... Yeah, okay, okay.
Ooh, yeah, actually, Cyclone B follow-up off of something is +4.
Sorry, but
Don't ask me which move that is. It's like the B uppercut is +4 and A uppercut is -6. So, you know, good luck distinguishing.
Sure.
Yeah.
DJ KK was the baseball. Flew out of the park, hit a home run.
Man. See if Cryogen can finally get their like combos down, because they were mashing out a lot of combos, but not quite getting the confirms.
Yeah, they got the 2A into sweep into stuff there, so... Oh, wow. Okay, quite the mash there.
Yeah.
Akihiko's
Pretty strong
anti-air seems like surprisingly good.
It's like decent. It doesn't have like extremely good horizontal and vertical range, but it's like decent for what character he is.
Okay.
Especially since he can like jump cancel 2B into dive and then just kill you. Yeah, but Yosuke getting really low on health. Ooh, back throw, poison?
Yeah, Yosuke not really too worried about being dragged in there, huh?
Oh, what a weird scenario there. Ooh. Yeah, getting Sukukaja, spending most of it on the combo.
This is gonna put him into Awakening, and like
Yeah.
pretty high in there, but
Yeah, it's like 2 combo range unless you get like an optimal starter.
yeah, the
all
all-out
attack
attack.
definitely kills. Akihiko taking burst into the next round, looking very favorable. An offensive start by the Yosuke, getting a 5 seed.
Yeah, this, I'm assuming Akihiko's the sort of character that you more want to keep out, which is definitely, well, I was gonna say is not really Yosuke's strength, but I guess that depends on how much you want to just throw shurikens, or kunai, or whatever.
Well, it's like shuriken, but you also have extremely high movement speed and like air movement. So you can like jump, air dash, shuriken, run at them, super jump. You can do a lot of stuff to put yourself into weird positions to get anti-airs. And just like that,
And the tech
full
reset?
screen run up grab?
Yeah, Kyrijin's air throws are definitely like something that is showed up a couple times throughout the league. Oh, bursted in Awakening. So at least this combo won't do quite as much damage, but this still is going to hurt so bad.
Yeah, put into the corner again, but wake up super. Sukukaja gets hit.
Well, can he
Mashes
kill
A.
off of it? Burst probably
way.
coming out.
One more scenario after this.
Okay, yeah, no. Oh,
Gets hit by
he was walking
Maz
back.
Diodine.
I don't know what happened there. I wonder if he, like, accidentally tapped up or something.
No counter hit, so it had to have been like an accidental tap forward, tap up.
Yeah, because he definitely, like, he saw it and was walking back pretty clearly.
Embarrassed about how it turned out.
Yeah. Something in this game, unlike a lot of modern fighting games, if you were like holding forward and get hit by a cross up, you actually just get hit. You don't block it because you have to go through like the skid animation to block.
Oh, you mean if you're dashing?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Sorry, I thought you
Oh.
were saying just, like, on, like, normally. Like, if you
Yeah.
hold forward, it doesn't block it. I'm like, that does not sound right.
Yeah, it's like if you're dashing and you like quote unquote block a cross up, you actually just get hit because you are dashing and thus cannot block.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I've run into a few times blocking Shabris cross-ups, being like, I was definitely holding one direction, but I guess I was running. So, you know, not that it applied there, but just, you know, good to know for neutral blocking.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Blocking, I heard, is pretty sick. Yeah, only cowards block, though. Real gamers with DP instead. Gold burst?
Yeah?
96 seconds? Trying to get that 100 meter.
So, to be fair, these two players play each other a ton in other games, and especially Plus R. There are definitely some Plus R rivals, and I think several other games. So they do like to go for some wild stuff against each other.
Yeah. Oh, DP whiff into another DP. God hand is an overhead. Ooh, blocks the overhead, but not the low after.
Is that overhead plus, by the way? Do you know?
It is plus enough to be or to not be punishable, at least.
Okay.
Not sure if it's actually
So,
plus.
it's at least safe.
Counter throw?
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's at least safe. Just throw spears at them.
Oh, yeah,
See?
it's a little bit
Super,
slow, but
but-
does the second one.
But does super in response to their super? I see nonsense. Definitely true.
Well, that last one was actually teleport, and I think if Spiegel had picked the cross-up teleport, it would have dodged it.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
These
expect some
tags
wonkiness
definitely
here.
true. You know, Just DP to DP again. Air Tech DP is invincible. Another DP. Love to see nonsense. Eyes block the
We're
low.
gonna get plenty of it throughout this. Ooh, sweet working out there.
Burst in the corner. EX survival knife.
Yeah, that was an interesting pickup off of the.
Ooh, Minazuki's
there.
teleport's broken. Persona not available. As long as you can block this, you're fine. But
I don't think
OMC,
I've ever
looking at the
seen his
combo.
normal grab before. Only the command grab.
Yeah, normal grab gives you actually a pretty significant
Uh-oh.
combo. And that super tracking.
I think
After
that actually
this-
auto-corrected off of a different super.
Yeah, maybe. Definitely something happening where it just went the other way, tracking the teleport and just killing Minazuki.
Mm-hmm.
No combo, neutral McHerpy derps. Just killing Spiegel.
Please select your character.
Very well.
We'll see
Okay.
if,
well,
you know,
Shall we begin?
Spiegel can get down the pressure to lock in Margaret, just stopping them from pressing their like good neutral buttons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Margaret definitely, at least from my experience fighting them on Monday, wow, that is a weird character to deal with.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not used to fighting them. I don't know how often these two have fought, but in this game specifically. Ooh, yeah, early burst coming out.
Forcing the burst.
Let's begin.
Yep. Yeah. All that attack just to take screen space back actually, and not getting punished for it.
Oh, big counter hit! It drops the combo right into a new one. And it's a yellow beat. Herp, please tech. Suplex? No combo in this version.
Oh, Gold Burst whipping. 5A whipping too. Spiegel
Sure.
keep mashing.
Nicely done.
Delay tech into grab.
Okay. No super ender here. Oh my
Super
gosh,
ender?
not needed.
Yeah, actually, just getting almost like 2.5k off that 5A
Minazuki
starter.
damage be like.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's still just
Just
picked
mash
up?
5A. Yep, just mash 5A.
Don't
get him.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yep. Teleport getting the counter hit.
Both of these characters having the punishable full screen teleports.
Roll. Yep. God.
In fact, they're
Counter
both full
hit.
screen cross up teleport overheads.
Reading the DP, forcing the burst out. If they can take this round, this will be very favorable. Going to the next round with burst. Both
EX
players on one
corner
persona
escaping.
card and an awakening.
Matters a whole lot more for. Okay, was that the super that restores persona cards?
It was some super.
Okay,
That's
yes.
for sure.
Fair enough. Well, gets hit by the
Another
all-out
all-out
attack, and it just
kills
kills.
this time.
Don't disappoint
Yeah,
me.
going to the next round with burst and Minazuki not even having half burst.
Oh
Gold burst
boy,
100
this
meter
is now
super to get plus
very
range.
spooky. Yeah,
It
that
just
super
hits.
does not have a hitbox that matches the visual. It looks like you
you
can
know.
just air dash over it, but it hits so high.
Minazuki in a really bad position, but having almost 100 meter with awakening.
Okay,
no health
didn't
though.
convert it. Spiegel's definitely still in this, but they have to play it
Perfectly
perfectly.
drops it. Mashes out again at 1 pixel.
Oh, but just the
the
dash
safe
5C, I guess? Hitting there.
Yeah, yeah. McCurpy was just not believing, saying, yeah, you're gonna take the safe route, so I'm just gonna mash on a wake up. I have the health, and you do
I
not.
must thank you for this
Mhm.
excitement.
Oh, I just realized that the points are slightly incorrect, but we are going into JG Frey versus Spiegel, which will be our last match of the night. Let me go get those scores fixed. And apologies for the slight jankiness throughout everything tonight. I am sure technically here and awake.
And that's why I'm here. Also technically awake.
Please select your character.
Yeah.
Okay, there we
Or,
go. That should be the actual score count. I didn't
Yeah,
have a Herp
our-
versus Sego entered yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Our last match for tonight.
Akihiko versus Minazuki.
Mm-hmm.
Close range master Akihiko versus just press the B button Minazuki.
Stronger fighter.
We'll see which one of them is the stronger fighter for sure.
Yeah.
I know that these two
Minazuki-
have played a decent amount, just like net play night style, or just like ping in the Discord. I don't know what their matches generally look like.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see here where it
Ooh.
counts. Man, Spiegel getting a
Really
ton
metered
of
it.
stray hits and just not being able to convert them.
Not really mattering though, because Akihiko's neutral generally a lot worse than Minazuki is. Not having 2-hit normals and not having the range of Minazuki's B buttons, just getting put into jail, even neutral.
Okay, we have a
Mashes
matchup.
out.
Oh, wow, spending the burst. I am surprised.
Yeah. Minazuki getting the burst out here, actually really bad. Really good for Akihiko. Ooh,
that
DP punch?
Okay, there wasn't the yellow flash, so I wasn't sure. This is actually pretty spooky now, because like this shouldn't kill.
Super?
Probably.
Putting
I don't
them
know. It's
super
Akihiko.
deep. Nah, it doesn't
No
kill,
way, right?
but it puts
Okay,
them
but
into
yeah,
an
it is-
equivalent range.
It is single touch game now.
Yeah.
All right, but just
Yeah.
does the SB teleport where you don't do the attack afterwards to try and bait out a response and then run up? I think that was 2B, right?
Yeah. 2B is the upward downward instead of the forward upward. Ooh, 2B getting the hit, but not canceling.
Went for safe jump into tick throw. JG Frey just
Pulls the
burst
survival
through it
life. Gets the
instead.
corner combo. SB, this should be a lot of damage. Maybe even putting them into Awakening here.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yep.
Yep. Gets pushed into the corner.
Oh,
Rolls again. Start blocking. Smash out. Overhead. No
the
combo.
overhead didn't confirm it.
Lots of rolling from GJ Frey here. Wonder if Minazuki will take advantage of that.
Oh, goes for a roll of his own.
Not even, yeah. Oh, not quite getting the combo there.
All right, and just neutral back. Wow, that button's real big. It
Yeah.
looks like it would have had a dead zone there, but I guess not.
Yeah. Akihiko JC not having the best like startup for hitbox ratio, but definitely doing its job there.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty strong anti-air. Oh boy, that's
DP counter hit.
and
forces
JG
the
Frey
burst.
showing that they again like have that knowledge that I was talking about earlier, where you can't burst the initial hit from Minazuki because it's the persona. We saw that come out earlier.
Yeah. Ooh, GG Frey having the situational awareness to both air turn to get the cross up and ducking the tall knife.
All right, this won't put
The
into
higher
Awakening, but it's pretty close.
Yeah,
Okay,
really
this
making
will.
good use of that air turn. That's something that not a lot of players in this league have gotten used to yet, is the fact that you have to manually air turn to turn around.
I hate it so much. Okay, burst coming out, and the rest of this is going to be clean. No burst available for
mean-
either side. Can he confirm into super and
Super?
kill?
Yep.
Yeah,
Of course he
take
can.
it.
It's Minazuki.
Oh,
What do you mean?
know, you're right. Fair
DP
enough.
to super actually gives you a combo after, if you didn't know.
I see.
Even
see.
raw. Even done raw gets you a combo after.
Okay.
But especially done off of a hit confirm. One of your highest damage 50-meter confirms. It is burstable after the fact, though. But, you know, what can you do?
Makes sense.
Ready for this? Very well.
Yeah, I agree, Jazz Hands. Anytime I try and go for a cross-up, I get air turn, but also I kind of hate having to remember to do it, so I'm just using jump 2B instead.
Yeah. Some characters just ignoring the mechanic altogether with giant, hit the entire screen helicopter normals, and others being like, yeah, I guess I'll air tech, air turn, jump B.
Yeah,
You
definitely one of those things where, like, if I were trying to main game this game, I'd be like, okay, learn the air turn. But I know me. What an unfortunate burst there. Yeah.
No punish.
Yeah, I was gonna say they kind of got away with it.
2B on the teleport. This is gonna turn into a lot of damage.
Oh.
And drop the combo.
Yeah, that's a big drop.
All out attack. No burst. Yeah, unfortunately, no D follow up into a corner move. They have to do C follow up into an air combo.
No burst coming out here, just into the corner safe jump. Ooh, mistimes the media a little bit, lets him roll out.
More neutral. Akihiko.
Yeah, we are seeing Spiegel, like, hard run down. Akihiko, not a character I expect to see in negative warning.
I think this will kill, actually.
Yeah, with the meter, I would assume so.
Oh, yeah, just barely. Akihiko killing through Awakening, even. Huge.
Yeah, Akihiko just seems like he does do just kind of wild damage.
Yeah, really taking advantage of Minazuki not having the burst available to burst the combo. And immediately taking the burst again.
The JG Frey goes for that one setup a lot of just like jump over, air turn, jump A. I'm guessing Akihiko just has like a lower jump than normal or something. Ooh,
It's
hey,
actually
there's
just
the,
really good. Yeah. Yeah, guard cancel gets them out of the corner. Ooh, even?
Alright, this is good.
Ooh, jump C,
Okay.
just squatting Minazuki out of the air.
It looked like Minazuki like whiffed a button there or something. I'm not sure what happened.
And I think it was just the start of getting caught. Yeah, GJ Frey taking back a 2-round victory with a 2-round victory.
Yep. Alright, going into the final game of the night. We will be ending it here one way or another. Alright, Spiegel, sounds like they have a song request over in the Discord.
The most important pick. What color do they choose? You know?
Oh,
It's more important than what happens in match.
JG Frey looks like ignoring the song request, just picking random.
Yeah. I mean, Persona with a lot of good songs, you know, random also a good option sometimes. Ooh. End battle theme? This is a good one. Don't remember what it's called, though.
Is this the fog? I just realized it might just be the spectator client not showing songs correctly or something, but... Anyways,
No idea.
Spiegel going for a cross-up setup of his own. Unfortunately, the spacing meant that the combo dropped partway through.
TL teleport, not getting punished. Jump C, corner, weaving. Another jump C. Gold burst getting weaved, actually huge. No punish though.
That said, burst is gone. Spiegel at half health. Okay, that's a strong starter for him. JG Frey gonna be put down to about the same.
Safe jump. Gets
DPs it.
DP. Text forward to take the quarterback.
Yeah, that was a smart play. Even in like the kind of heads-up situation he was in.
Yep. Yeah. Another guard cancel attack. Just take the neutral back, getting out of the corner, but just getting hit out of jump again.
Alright, as long
This
as
will
he
kill.
converts it, this will kill. Yep.
Oh, he didn't get 50 meter. He was 49 for the last 3 hits.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't know what Spiegel went for there, but I assume it was not supposed to be 5C.
Yeah. 5C not really being good unless you're a neutral at like mid to full screen.
JG Frey just like definitely not winning neutral super often, kind of as you'd expect in this matchup, but just the damage differential whenever he gets in is just so high.
Yeah. And because Minazuki's buttons are just 2 hits, not you know, Spiegel not ready to confirm the first hit off of the normals into a real combo, just getting safe jumps instead. Losing a lot of damage off of his misconfirms.
This is okay. It drops. That was a real high Cyclone starter.
Ooh, push them to the corner. Not quite getting a combo.
I do think Spiegel is getting a little bit impatient here in neutral. He's in a relatively fine spot when he's just chilling it mid-screen, to be honest. But a lot of the time, he's trying to go for... What? Why did that hit above after it had ended going down? What the heck?
Do not worry about it.
Okay. But yeah, anyway, Spiegel at range. When he's just chilling and down to like throw projectiles and be like, no, Akihiko, you have to come to me, it's working out. But the teleports have been really hurting him.
Yeah. Ooh, that combo
Dashes out
dropping.
after the
Huge
drop,
punish
yeah.
potentially. Chooses D teleport instead of C to take corner. It
And
works
JG
out
Frey
fine.
has recognized that Spiegel is doing something wrong on his safe jump, and it is not hitting meaty, which is letting him roll out. Burst coming
Blue
out. Yeah, I
burst
thought he
in
got
pressure.
clipped.
I feel like, yeah, burst is coming out for GJ Frey.
The rest of this,
Life total.
all clean. Oh,
DP
boy.
punish?
And this is a lot
50
of
meter.
Oh, okay, chooses to spend it on
Yeah,
the SB
air super?
instead.
No air super.
He spent it on the SB, so he didn't have 50.
Okay.
Air unblockable, but didn't confirm!
Not quite getting that confirmed either.
Okay, and the
I'm really
5C
surprised I didn't see a guard cancel there. 100 meter with GJ Frey. Still has enough to confirm and do a super after. But
Yeah, I'm not sure.
just dying with 100 meter.
But okay, with that, Spiegel will end up taking that last set, bringing the score at least that little bit closer. We do have a final score of 13 points on the side of Oh That's a Baseball, up against 8 on the 3GNS employees.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff
I
to all the
feel
players
like-
in there. And that was a real cool match to end on and watch, for sure.
Yeah. A lot of meter left on the table, but hey, in the heat of the moment, sometimes it's hard to remember that you have a lot.
Okay. Thank you all for showing up tonight. I'm going to cut the VOD there and try and get at least a little bit of sleep tonight, please.
Hopefully.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming out. Do the matcherito. We will see you next Monday for the next set of matches. If you're in the Kickstart League, stay tuned tomorrow when I will run the matchup generator thing and figure out who is playing who next week. Thank you all for showing up. Have a great night.